going from here.
All set for basketball, and away we go. And the opening tap is won by Miami. Patrick quickly to Oldacre for a layup and missed it off the side of the iron. Second chance, no good. And the ball pops out. Dwyer has it for Miami. Quick start for the Hurricanes, and now they'll get into their offense.
Oldacre has to capitalize off of those easy buckets. You just don't get them easier than that. Great heads-up play by Patrick.
Oldacre has the ball ripped away by Jackson. And now Luckett. Oldacre along the baseline covering up with good defense. And a turnover by Jackson State.
You know, the great thing about Miami is that they get out early and they play very aggressive defense. They put pressure on the ball and they make you play clean basketball. So I'm looking for Tamika Reed, Coach Reed, to, you know, open up the playbook. Let us see what she has in there.
Just underway at the Wasco Center. Nice move by Patrick trying to get free. Patrick in the corner. Dwyer up for three and good. Dwyer's a three ball, only her sixth of the season. Came in at 33%.
Textbook, penetrate and kick. Doesn't matter what you're shooting at the three. Those are some of the most highest percentage shots when you get in the paint, 2 feet in the paint, and you can make that extra pass and knock it down from the outside.
Luckett plays it inside for Jackson, poked away by Oldacre in front. And a miss by Dwyer. Rebound taken out by Bowler. Bowler for Luckett. Shot clock inside of 10. Luckett on the move and walled off. There's a jumper just around the three-point line. Jackson buries it. It's a 3-2 game.
Miami did a great job for 25 seconds, right? But that's where great offenses do. They get you down to the meat of the shot clock, and they're able to continue to execute. So very good offensive possession there from Jackson State.
Jackson averaging almost 10 points a game. Patrick for Miami tries to bank it in and draws a foul.
You know, I like that move from Patrick. She hasn't been as aggressive as I would like for her to be yet this season, but just sacrificing your body, getting, you know, getting the post player into foul trouble and getting to the free throw line to capitalize off of that aggressive move is key.
Foul goes on Angel Jackson. Patrick from West Haven Straw, New York. First one tumbles in. Her ninth made free throw of the season, came in 8 for 14. Second one coming, and good on a pair of free throws. After the made free throws, Miami in front 5-2. Jackson State's played quite a schedule, so they're not going to be intimidated by Miami. They've played a bunch of Power 5 teams.
And kudos to, you know, Coach Reed in setting up this schedule and really just preparing her team for conference play, playing some of the best and seeing where you are and what you need to work on.
Nice spin move and another foul. Patrick going to work there along the baseline on back-to-back possessions.
Well, we know what she's capable of. You know, she put a lot of points up against Miami last season right here at the Wasco Center. And so, you know, we know what she's capable of, and she started off very strong.
Foul is on Luckett. Luckett and Jackson will sit down. Patrick back to the line. That one rattles in and out. No good. Patrick against Baylor was 2 for 7. Good for 4 points in the game. And makes 1 out of 2. Bowler has the ball stripped away by Patrick, who led the Ivy League in steals and drives in and scores.
Patrick is here. You know what they say, you look good, you feel good, you play good. And then they add to that, if you play good, you can get paid good. So Miami with the fresh yellow uniforms, and they've come out very strong against this talented Jackson State team.
8th steal of the year for Patrick. Here it is again. Tamara, nice steal and score.
It's just not giving up on the play when you're at the top of, the press. Your job when the ball is in front of you is to dig, and she did that. Dwyer did a great job stopping the ball, and just look at that mismatch.
Oh, nice.
I don't even think she saw Shea Dwyer. Not Shea Dwyer, but Day Wilson on her.
Daphne White lays that in. 4-point lead for Miami, 8-4.
That was a great job from Jackson State to even recognize the mismatch and forget everything and just go to that.
Day Wilson short on that one. White down with a good rebound. On the drive and floating, a tough shot along the baseline for Crump.
That was a tough shot. I don't even know how she got it in there, but she has a lot of guts to get in there and go against Oldacre.
Crump scored 17 against Central Florida. Patrick at the free throw line. Now for Roberts. Back to Patrick from the elbow. Curls out and last touched by Jackson State.
Patrick said, "My bad," but that's a good shot. That's an open free throw line jumper that she can absolutely knock down, and that's what they're giving her right now in this zone.
So Williams and Spearman report to duty for the University of Miami.
And we know the depth that Miami has when it comes down to their bench. Miami ranks 5th in the ACC in bench points per game at almost 30 points.
Shot clock is at 9 for Dwyer. Patrick. And got it, the friendly bounce.
She has come out very, very strong, very, very impressed with her first 5 minutes of play. Eight of Miami's 11 points.
Three ball teed up and it curls out for Mahoney. Offensive rebound. And here's Patrick again with a rapid pass for Williams. Spearman on the move. Tough shot over Daphne White and draws a foul. And that'll bring us to a timeout. We're at the Wasco Center in Coral Gables. Miami with an 11-6 lead. Jackson State 5-4 in the season, assembled around their coach Tamika Reach. She's won over 100 games at Jackson State in her 6th year. Done a good job with this program.
Pretty impressive resume from Coach Tamika Reed. 2-time SWAC Coach of the Year in 20 and 22, and also 2 NCAA appearances in 21 and 22. And so this is an experienced coach, an experienced team that has the experience to compete with a Miami team in the ACC.
Spearman on the free throw line for the University of Miami. First one around and out. Next one for Spearman is good. She makes 1 out of 2. Had 11 points and 15 rebounds, a double-double against Mississippi State. Canes with a 12-6 lead. Dwyer badgering Luck and then a foul. Oh, travel. I thought perhaps Spearman fouled her, but good pressure, late pressure by Spearman, forces a turnover.
You know, Miami's not allowing them to set this screen. As you can see, Dwyer is what we would call, in basketball terms, icing the screen, preventing her from using that screen, and then she just was careless with the ball, kind of loose and turned it over.
Jalea Williams inside for Spearman and dribbled it off her foot.
I think if Spearman just slow down just a little bit, just take a beat, catch the ball, take a beat, feel where the defense is. I know she likes that rip-through move, but she has to see where the defense is and where the ball is coming from, because a lot of times that man is digging with her and causing her to kind of fumble the ball.
Haley Breland checks in. Jackson State 3 for 6 from the floor, and now 4 for 7 with a deep three by Breland. Breland checks in and buries a three.
You know, this is a Jackson State team that has competed with LSU and almost beat them. And so they are made for the moment. They are not afraid of the moment.
Nice reverse by Jalea Williams, but the basket is unkind. 3-point lead for Miami at 12-9. Breland, by the way, now 7 for 20 from 3-point range, and a nice step through there and a scoop to the hoop. And she's got 5 straight points.
I mean, that was excellent defensive pressure from Jalea Williams, but just better offense. What a nice move to the basket.
Jackson State can grab the lead right here on this possession. Foul's going to be on Dwyer. There's that scoop to the hoop, and that was a very nice move.
Yeah, in that moment, Spearman should have just stepped all the way over and committed to the bucket because she's the last line of defense.
One-point lead for Miami. Luckett weighing her options. I think the option would be find Breland. She has the hot hand. But instead, it's another 3-point attempt. That's good as well. That was a good option. Madison Rochelle hits a three.
Jackson State has their confidence, and they have the momentum right now.
Rochelle 4 for 11 from the bonus area. Good hustle there by Hickman.
You know, Jackson State has settled down, and they are relying and depending on their offense, and they're doing a great job outside of this turnover.
Dwyer racing down the floor to Williams, who misses from the right side of the rim. Back the other way, and the layup is no good, and Spearman has the rebound. Jackson missing. Dwyer up the near sideline. Rapid action here. Dwyer on the drive and miss. Spearman the rebound, no good. Both teams around the basket, but not getting it to fall.
This is just sloppy basketball from the University of Miami, and this team right now, I think they're a little winded, and they're playing way faster than they need to at this moment. Not really executing a game plan in their plays, and just rushing a few shots, and you know, just missing easy chippies around the basket that you shouldn't miss when you're at this level.
Breland did her job, came in and brought some energy. 5 quick points.
Great minutes, great minutes.
Rochelle on the free throw line. First one tumbles off, no good. Playing about 13 minutes a game. 50% on the free throw line this season. Rochelle came in 3 for 6. And misses both of them, but the offensive rebound to Jackson State. Luckett takes it out against Jalea Williams.
And that's just all effort from Jackson State to be able to get that rebound off of a free throw. And I know Katie Meyer is livid. That is the one thing as a coach that you do not want to see. An offensive rebound at the free throw line. You have 4 against 2. 4-3.
This is a 9-0 run, by the way, for Jackson State. And now Lamaya Hilton will check in for the University of Miami. Hilton, one of the pleasant surprises for Katie Meyer. Transfer from Arizona. Did not score against Baylor, but is a 40% three-point shooter.
She has her moments where she, has had challenges offensively, but she does so much more than just provide offense to Miami. It was a great pickup in the portal in the offseason as a transfer.
Jackson State now tossing a zone at Miami.
Well, to open on that zone has always been the high post.
Stedman, a nice runner. Stedman, a transfer, and now a turnover. Here's Williams. And a 3-ball on the way. Got it! Patrick with a 3.
She's still here. 11 points in the first quarter. You can't sit her down. She has to play the entire quarter. But that's what happens when you're in condition and you're in shape enough to be able to do that.
3-point lead for Miami. Rochelle trying to get through traffic. Shot clock down to 5. And a traveling violation on Luckett. 20 seconds to go. Miami can play for the final shot here of the first quarter.
And I'm sure that's what they will do. Jackson State providing, soft full court pressure just to slow Miami down just a little bit.
Hilton, Patrick, Williams playing with Stedman and Lattimore for Miami. Hilton. Lattimore misses right before the horn sounds. Jackson State with a 9-0 run, but Miami answers that with 3-point lead for the University of Miami as we go to the second quarter. 17-14, 11 first quarter points for Jaida Patrick, who's on the bench right now. 3 out of 5 from the floor, plus a steal. Off to a great start. Patrick had 15 points against DePaul, 11 here in the first quarter.
You can just tell her confidence just looks a little different today, just like she understands and she knows that she has to have more of a presence offensively for this team to be successful.
Stedman for 3, straight on, no good. Offensive rebound to Miami. And Jasmyne Roberts scores for the first time tonight.
And that's what she does so well, just the little things. Her points aren't always loud, but they're always impactful.
Roberts was held just 5 points against Baylor. Grabs the offensive rebound. Here's a 3-ball from the right wing that's short. And Miami wants to run. Roberts, Stedman, then Williams. Roberts splits the defense, goes up with the left hand and has her shot blocked. Angel Jackson covers a lot of territory.
6'6", big body, just there and long and able to just affect the shots.
Angel Jackson leads the SWAC in blocks. Gets one right there.
I can believe it.
Yeah. Her 21st block of the season. Roberts, an air ball on a 3-pointer.
Miami shot 29% from the field in the first quarter. And so although they shot the ball 6 more times than Jackson State, when you're shooting 29% versus 54, you see the difference in the score.
Now Miami badgering the ball, and a takeaway by Williams. Williams in the corner. Stedman doubled. Back to Williams. Hilton's in the corner, parked in the corner for Miami. She wanted the ball. Williams didn't see her and may have stepped out of bounds, did.
Miami's missing a little poise right now offensively. Just doesn't seem to be focused coming into this game.
Stedman goes for the steal. 5-point Miami lead here in the second quarter.
Stedman having some quality minutes right now for this Miami team.
Braylon got hot in the first quarter, came off the bench and scored 5 straight. Shot clock for Jackson State down to 5. Luckett comes up short along the baseline. Last touch by Miami.
It's just great effort by Jackson State, just wanting the ball more than Miami at the moment.
Luckett to inbounds. Daphne White grabbed it, hands it away to Woodhouse. Breland. It's a 3-point game. 7 points now for Breland. Hilton on the miss. Latimer the rebound and is fouled.
Miami has missed at least 5, 6 layups right under the basket. I mean, they're getting open moves to the basket and just not able.
I think that might have been an air ball and a layup.
It was. Just not able to connect.
I think we got 4 new players into the game, and we'll have a 5th here momentarily.
Sometimes you have to reset, and you know Miami has the depth to be able to make those substitutions as often as they do. I know Katie's just looking for a unit that has it together.
Lattimore missed 358 days and then played against Colgate. Played in 9 games last year before suffering that knee injury. Good on a pair of free throws.
She doesn't seem like she's favoring that leg. Looks like, you know, the staff has done an amazing job with her recovery.
Crump back in, and Woodhouse checks out. Long 3, no good. Offensive rebound up and in by Jackson.
Jackson is here. Jackson's playing. Jackson has the energy. Jackson wants this game more than Miami right now.
Jackson coming off a 20-point game against Mississippi State. Dwyer drifts to her right side.
We've seen Jackson State's resume. We know what they're capable of. They're a top 14 team last year. Took LSU down to the wire within 6 points. And so they're not afraid of this moment at all.
Shot clock runs out on Miami. Day Wilson, a nice pass, but very late in the shot clock.
Watch out. You know, the refs are really letting both teams have some type of physicality and aggression here in this basketball game. And I like to see that because one thing that kind of, you know, basketball's a contact sport.
Offensive rebound for Jackson State off the missed 3. And then Dwyer reaching in, bumps Luckett.
Miami not doing a great job on the glass. Jackson is capitalizing off of the lack of boxing out from this Miami Hurricane team.
Jackson State 14 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds so far. Inbounds coming, triggering it in is Breland, who's played well off the bench with 7 points. Nice pass by Jackson, a tough shot that's good.
With the left.
Wow, Mahoney, 5 points in 17 minutes against Mississippi State. Off balance brings Jackson State within 1. And a traveling violation on Miami. How about this shot?
I mean, you know, I love to see post play. I love to see good footwork, and I love to see good finishes. And able to do it with both hands. That's something that you don't really see nowadays in the sport.
Mahoney is bumped by Oldacre.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought maybe she might have tripped.
Well, I think she ran into Oldacre. I mean, I'm not sure if she wants her to move, but well, I guess she was moving still a little bit. Moving up. It's a good call by the refs. It's a half a second too late.
Got a 1-point game here in Coral Gables, 21-20. Jackson State looking for the lead. Good ball movement, triple try on the way around and out. Spearman a little bit late there, and hard charging in Mahoney.
Well, you look at Miami typically doesn't play two bigs at the same time, and they haven't been rebounding well, and so they put two bigs in, and they're still having trouble securing the ball. I mean, there's not much else Katie Meyer can do. The ladies have to want to do it themselves.
Patrick forced out of bounds by Mahoney. Six turnovers on the University of Miami here in the first half with 5:31 to go, as Jackson State has possession of the ball again with a chance to take the lead. It's a one-point game here in Coral Gables. Breland connects with Mahoney. Mahoney, a jab step on the drive and a kick. And a traveling violation on Jackson State. The 11th turnover by Jackson State.
And you look at things and you say, okay, Jackson State has 11 turnovers and they're only down one. And we're halfway through the second quarter. And so if I'm Tamika Reed, you know, I'm upset about the 11 turnovers, but I'm saying, you know what, we have 11 turnovers and we're still in this game. So just imagine what they can do when they're playing at full capacity.
Spearman grabs the Oldacre miss and puts it in. The former number 26 recruit in the country. Here is a left wing three off the heel, and Oldacre down with a good rebound.
Miami's out and running. This is what they like to do.
Day Wilson on the move and draws a foul. And that'll bring us to a timeout with 4:39 to go in an entertaining first half in Coral Gables. And all right, here's the situation in Coral Gables. It's Miami 23, Jackson State 20. Miami's led just about all the way. Jackson State hit Miami with a 9-0 run in the first quarter for an early lead. 11 points for Patrick leading the way for the University of Miami. Brilliant off the bench with 7 for Jackson State. So that's the situation. Miami is wearing their Coral Gables old trolley uniforms. So the big question is, French vanilla or eggnog?
I'll take holiday eggnog.
Oldacre with a hook shot, no good. And Dwyer is going to be called for a travel.
You know, Miami has 7 steals, but you don't really feel it looking at the game. And they forced 11 turnovers, and you don't really feel that looking at the game. It's 23-20, you know, 4 minutes and some change left in the half, and it's a very low-scoring game.
Crump moves to the right side. Dwyer goes with her right inside to Jackson. Jackson, oh, nice pass. Got it to go, and a foul. How about that? Cameron James, that was good work there.
Very, very impressive to have that type of patience and poise if you are Jackson. And if you are Lachey Dwyer, you cannot lose your man, because that's a simple pass and cut, and that is a great bounce pass, drop-off pass for an and-one.
Second foul on Oldacre. Crump to the free throw line. And can tie the game right here.
You know, Jackson doesn't seem rattled. No pressure on him. Miami's 24 in the AP poll, and they have to play like they belong there. And right now, Miami's not playing like they belong in the top 25. And we know how hard, what a great open that they've had to this season.
Dwyer the miss, Roberts the rebound. Second chance for Miami. Dwyer lost the ball. Picked up by Crump. Crump played 32 minutes against St. John's. Scored 17 against UCF. Right to Jackson. Another give and go, down low and miss. Got inside close. Was Mahoney.
Oh,
on the pull-up from the elbow, in and out.
And that is Day Wilson's sweet spot. It's just a little basketball.
Yep.
Just a little basketball.
Mahoney and Spearman with a few words with each other. Miami's missed 7 of their last 8 shots.
The game needs a little bit of trash talk, right, Joe?
Yep. 1 point lead for Miami. Day Wilson trying to get inbounds to Roberts. And a takeaway, and then Jackson State stepped out of bounds.
You know, Jackson State just playing with way more energy than Miami right now. You know, they look like they belong in the lead. They're clapping. They're engaged. They're pumped up. Miami has to pick their energy up.
Day Wilson out front for Miami. 6 straight double-figure games. On a bounce pass for Dwyer. Shot clock for Miami is down to 5. Dwyer on the move. Steps back and it's an air ball.
Miami's going to have to find some production and going to have to find it quick.
Now, the other thing I think that Miami is going to find out this year is they were in the Elite 8 last year, which now puts the target on them.
Absolutely. That's why I said, you know, there's no pressure for Jackson State, even although they were ranked 14th last year. You know, they've had a lot of success in the SWAC, and they have a very, very talented and good coach. Miami still has a target on their back because of what they've been able to accomplish.
Miami's missed 4 straight shots, 8 of their last 9. Jackson State can take the lead on this possession. (23-22) Miami. Shot clock at 10. Corner 3 for the lead, yes. Good ball movement and the corner 3 for the lead for Jackson State. Bowler with a 3-pointer from the right corner, averaging almost 10 points a game.
Oh, she had so much time to shoot that shot. Wasn't rushed at all.
Here's another look at the 3-pointer by Bowler and the good ball movement.
I think there was a little bit of miscommunication on defense. I'm not sure if they're in man or zone, but, you know, she went baseline and no one rotated with her.
Spearman inside and scores for Miami. Bowler is 7 for 35 from 3-point range coming into this game. Spearman ties it at 25. And a nice takeaway by Roberts. Williams on the drive and lost the ball. Looked up at the rim and lost the dribble.
You know, it's like that sometimes. Sometimes when you're playing like that, you know, you have ebbs and flows of the game. You have momentum shifts and runs, and you just have to be able to withstand the storm.
Hurricanes are up to 10 turnovers, 4 of those turnovers in the last 3 minutes. Inside of 2 minutes to go now, first half here at the Watsco Center. We're tied at 25. Another steal. On the drive and it's swatted away. Patrick had her shot blocked. Patrick had the steal, tried to, on a night where they're wearing the old trolley uniforms, tried to score on a rapid transit basket. That's an impressive block.
Yeah.
By Crump.
Just not afraid to go up there and had an eye for the ball.
Roberts on the baseline and Spearman lost it. 5th turnover for Miami in the last 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Tied at 25.
Very casual with the basketball.
Triple try on the way, side iron miss. And following up a shot and one more coming.
Second chance opportunities are killing Miami right now. And Jackson State has the enthusiasm, the effort, and the just wherewithal to just stay with it and punish Miami on the glass. And that's what they're doing right now.
That was all Bowler, just following her shot.
It's 100% effort. 100% effort.
Hurricanes men's basketball coach Jim Larinaga likes to say a rebound is nothing more than getting a loose ball.
That's it.
And that time, Bowler just tracked down the loose ball, got the bucket and the foul.
Well, it seems like whoever wants the ball the most in this game is going to be the most successful.
Bowler's free throw is good. Bowler came in 10 for 12 on Charity Stripers, and Jackson State has a 3-point lead, their largest of the night. Ignited by Bowler. Another turnover. With a minute to go in the half. Crump being badgered by Williams. Now Luckett. Out on her is Dwyer. 17 on the shot clock. 45 to play in the first half. 28-25 Jackson State, leading 24th ranked Miami. For Jackson, poked away. Roberts has it for the Canes, middle of the floor. Miami trying to hold on to the ball. 6 turnovers in the last 4.5 minutes. 6 of their 12 turnovers have come in about a 4.5 minute frame. Now Williams with 15 to shoot. Roberts open for a triple try. Good! And ties the game.
Roberts shooting an impressive amount from the three-point line, almost at she's at 40%, and so you can't give her that open look.
And a steal and a last chance. Time running down. Can Miami beat the clock? Off target. Would have counted had it gone, but Patrick was off target.
But he's a football player.
Right.
He loves football first, but right now he is definitely falling in love with basketball.
I can't imagine why.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Coming here to these games, I'm loving it.
Does he have a particular coach in basketball?
He loves Katie Meyer. You know, they share the same birthday.
Yeah. But I'm sure there's another coach that's very close to him, right? That's teaching him all the moves?
No, I can't be his coach. No, because he doesn't know how to separate mommy and trainer, mommy and coach. No, so, and I'm very tough on him.
I'm sure you are. All right, here we go. Miami ranked 24th, tied at 28. What do you think Katie Meyer talked to her team about in that locker room? You've been in there before with her. What's on her cranium here for the start of the second half?
Oh, she's absolutely fired up. She's absolutely fired up, trying to fire her team up and get them with the same level to match her intensity, because Miami has come out flat in the first half. They didn't have much production other than from Patrick, and so she's trying to let them know, listen, we're in a special spot, and it's ours to keep.
Jalea Williams starts the second half with a steal and a layup that's good. That's a rapid transit layup for Jalea Williams on the steal, and Miami's in front by 2. How much of her discussion revolved around her defense as Jackson State shot 48%, and right off the bat, as I say that, 2 steals as Jalea Williams lights the fuse for Miami.
If you know the character of this Miami team, you know that they live and die by their defense. Their offense is their defense. And so when you see them getting those steals very high into the court and disrupting the game flow for Jackson State, you see layups.
Here's Williams on the last steal. She's impacted all 3 possessions here of the second half.
She's just a firecracker on defense. She has that great aggression, and she brings that. That is something that she does very, very well. And so she's in her element.
Pretty good call by Katie Meyer, giving her the start here in the third quarter. Dwyer's pass deflected and gets it right back. Spearman on the drive and score. That's 7 for Spearman. And Miami opens up with 6 straight points.
Yeah, Katie has done a great job in halftime, getting them pumped up and ready for this second half.
Backing up for a 3 ball is Bowler, no good. Offensive rebound comes down to Jackson State and an easy layup for Crump, who has 6 in the game. Miami's lead is trimmed to 4 once again.
Much of the success of the Jackson State offense is coming from their head coach, Tamika Reed. And, great for her that they get to be right in front of her. She doesn't have to yell down to the other end of the court, that they're right here with her. And so she can definitely push them to do what she needs them to do.
Offensive foul on Luckett. And now we're going to get a technical foul. And Tamika Reed is hot. She's about ready to rupture her vital organ. And Luckett got called for that offensive foul, and Tamika Reed was right out there on the floor, so she just got teed up. Her chili's warmed up.
She didn't like the pressure that Jalea was putting on her. Let's see. She extended that arm just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Roberts now on the free throw line for Miami.
Very important for Jackson State right now to regroup off of this. not to let this be the downfall of this third quarter. And if I am a Jackson State player, I'm looking at it that my coach is fighting for me. I better put up a fight as well when I'm out there. And so this could do one or two things. This could really provide Jackson State with that motivation and that momentum push that they're looking for, or it could be a distraction.
So the 7:58 mark, technical foul, 2 for Miami, 6-point lead, and the ball. So a big part of the game right now. Dwyer moves it to Roberts. Dwyer on to Williams. Dwyer once more. Williams, Dwyer, 14 to shoot. Roberts on the move. Nice feed.
Beautiful
what a
pass. Now that is good basketball. Way to share the ball. Way not to rush anything for Miami.
Miami has their largest lead of the game now, 38-30. And another steal. Williams has it again. Williams going as fast as her feet will take her. To Patrick. Back out to Dwyer.
That lack of focus has shifted from this Miami team in the first half over to Jackson State right now.
Dwyer being watched by Luckett. Now Roberts with 7 to shoot. Looks for a screen from Spearman. Down the lane. Lost it out of bounds. Last touched by Jackson State with 2 to shoot for Miami. Luckett out, and the flamethrower comes in, Breland.
Two seconds, and Jackson State is in man-to-man. Just have to catch it. Oh, and what a mistake.
Spearman off the heel. Felt like Spearman took an extra second to stare at the rim. Only had 2 seconds to shoot it.
Well, Jackson just completely left her at the free throw line. I think she was kind of surprised, like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be this open. I thought I was just going to catch and shoot.
Hurricanes are on a 10-2 run here to start the third quarter. Breland being watched by Roberts. Back in for 3. Bowler's got another one.
She has been hot from the three-point line.
That's 9 points for Bowler. And it's 38-33. Another turnover by Miami. Here comes Jackson State. Williams badgering Breland. Gets around her on the drive. That's an air ball. Other way go the Hurricanes. Dwyer quickly down the floor. Nice pass for Williams. Racing to the basket and scoring.
I tell you, when Miami's out and running it in transition and firing on all cylinders, it is very hard to beat this Miami team.
Here's Breland. 7-point lead for Miami. Williams, Jalea Williams, has been the igniter for Miami. There's a jumper at the free throw line and a foul. Foul's going to be on Spearman.
Yeah, just got a little bit on the elbow. But Breland making it happen. Off the bench, quality minutes, getting to her sweet spots, and definitely, contributing in a positive way to this Jackson State team.
Breland on the free throw line, the first one up and good. Breland has 7 first half points. 3 for 6 from the floor. 1 for 3 from three-point range. And good on a pair of free throws now, 3 for 6 from the charity stripe. I take that back. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And a 5-point Miami lead.
Jackson State in a full court man-to-man, it looks like. Oh, and it looks like they went back into a zone.
Roberts wide open and missed on the three. And an offensive foul on Miami. On the rebound on Lattimore.
Lattimore doesn't like that call.
Hurricanes' largest lead was 8. Rochelle for Breland. Watched by Roberts.
White begging for the mismatch down low.
Crump for Breland. Shot clock at 4. Jackson State's got to go. No good. Rebound pulled down by Miami. Hilton on the rebound. Other end, Roberts steps through and
I'm
I think
not
she
sure if
stepped
the
out
ball
of
was
bounds.
tipped.
I thought it was a step through. All right, here's the situation in Coral Gables. Miami 40, Jackson State 35. 4:28 to play in the third quarter. Miami's biggest lead, 8 points in this game.
Miami with already 12 points in this third quarter with almost a half to go and forcing right now 21 turnovers.
The key figure for Miami here in the second half has been Jalea Williams, who was out but right back in. 6 points here in the third quarter, got the start in the third quarter, and has ignited things for Miami. She's become the headline maker for the Hurricanes.
All stemming from her defense. All credit to Jalea Williams and just buckling down and playing that Miami defense, the defense that we know that she can play and why she's so effective for this team.
Here's a 3-ball out of the corner by Patrick, no good. Williams battles for the rebound, had it, and stepped out of bounds. Good hustle by Williams.
And that's what you want to see if you're Miami. You want to see your players going for those 50-50 balls, diving on the floor, not afraid of that moment, and just sacrificing your body.
Breland has 9. Buller has 9 for Jackson State. Dribbling hard to the side is Luckett. Watched by Hilton. Luckett backs up and buries that mid-range jumper. That was a nice move by Luckett.
Yeah, Hilton's going to be on the highlight.
Yeah.
She's going to be on someone's TikTok with that one. You see her chuckling at the end. She already knows this is how it goes to social media now. Very good move from Luckett.
Stedman, a corner 3 off the heel. Breland coming the other way. A 3-ball would tie the game. Triple try on the way. Skips across the rim. And an offensive rebound for Jackson State. Crump has it. Then Luckett. Breland. Miami defending a 3-point lead. They've led by 8 here in the second half. Shot clock at 9. Breland has it. Into the corner. Right back to Breland. Boomerangs it to Luckett. Shot clock down to 1. Gonna be a shot clock violation. Too bad Breland hit the 3-pointer, but a shade late.
If you are Luckett and you are the point guard, you have to know time and score. Just got away from her right there, trying to, get her teammates involved and move the ball around. They do a great job at sharing the ball, but came up a little short.
Hurricanes have gone dry from the floor. And an offensive foul on Miami. A cold front is set in on the Miami offense for the last 3 minutes now.
It's the runs. It's the runs of the game of basketball, but Miami could not allow Jackson State to hang around like this deep into the second part of the second half.
Oldacre back in for Miami. Jackson State is 4 for 13 from 3-point range. Ooh, boy. Patrick just got drilled. A runner by Breland is deflected out of play. I thought she got hit, but the referee said she fell.
I definitely thought she got hit. We'll see the replay on this. No, she got hit.
Yeah, I thought she.
I don't think she's going to flail like that.
Williams takes it away. And Williams slaloms her way through the defense. 3-ball on the way, no good by Stedman. And a really nice rebound by Rochelle. Parachuting in. Miami a 3-point lead. 2.5 to play, third quarter. Luckett moves to her right. Out of the corner, Breland for three. Side iron miss and a tough rebound in traffic by Stedman.
With that rebound.
Williams igniting Miami is bumped on the way to the rim. Been the Jaleel Williams show for Miami here in the second half, although Miami has missed their last 4 shots. And a cold front has settled in on the Miami offense for now nearly 4 minutes.
Yeah, Jaleel putting his team on her back right now in the third quarter, just trying to get this Miami team. I don't know. It's hard to put it into words. Trying to get them ready for this moment. Like, you're here. This is a Christmas type of game, and it's a very aggressive game.
That one curled out on Stedman. Jaleel Williams is playing in her 78th career game.
She started out a little slow, but getting that opportunity from the second half, I think, definitely gave her a sense of motivation and energy, and she's out there.
Second foul on Angela Jackson. Puts Oldacre on the free throw line. Not her forte. 38%. 7 for 18 so far this year. Oldacre from Mason, Ohio, coming off an 11.6 rebound game against Baylor, and that free throw is good.
She said, give her a little bit more on those percentages.
Yeah. The broadcaster reverse jinx. Oldacre from the floor in their last 2 games, 9 for 14.
2 for 2.
Makes both free throws and puts Miami in front after the made free throws, 42-37. That 3 was well short.
And a push from Stedman out of bounds.
Adriana Avent with a long 3 that was short. Triple try on the way, in and out. Jackson the offensive rebound, and up and in. Along the baseline is Bowler.
Miami has not found an answer for the offensive rebounds for Jackson State, and they're capitalizing off of those opportunities.
Miami's missed 5 straight shots, 6 of their last 7. Another whistle blows. Oh, it's a Katie Meyer timeout.
Much needed timeout for Katie Meyer. Settle her team down, just take a beat.
The lead is 3. Miami 42, Jackson State 39.
Order.
All right, the situation in Coral Gables, 24th ranked Miami 42, Jackson State 39. Miami's outscored Jackson State only 14-11 here in the third quarter. Kings have cooled off. They're 5 for 12 now from the floor in the quarter. Jackson State is 4 for 11. Miami's missed 6 of their last 7 shots and 5 in a row.
It's been a game of runs, Joe.
Baseline jumper is good, and Miami needed a bucket, and Patrick scores for the first time since the first quarter.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of her. She definitely was that spark plug for Miami coming out, and we finally see her again in the third.
Inside of 1 minute to play, Miami's averaging 72 points a game. They've got 44 tonight. Jackson inside, outside. Luckett with 7 to shoot. Down the lane and scores.
It's like they parted the Red Sea for her to have that layup. Very well executed play. She was very, very patient. Passed it into Jackson, asked for it back out, asked for it to go back into Jackson, and got that layup.
Luckett's career high is 22 points. 4 tonight. 44-41 as we close in on the end of the third quarter. A 3-pointer would tie it. Luckett has it. Being watched by Hilton. Luckett with a crossover, moves to the right side. Steps back, wanting 3. Avent no good. On the rebound at the buzzer, will it count or not? Count the basket. They're going to look at the replay. And right now they count it. Right along the baseline. to bring Jackson State within 1. Well, the recap, Bowler's shot at the end of the third quarter did not count. She did not get it off in time. Ball was still in her hand, so it's 44-41 Miami as we begin the fourth quarter.
It's just the effort, Joe. It's the effort of the second chance opportunities that they are capitalizing on. That if you're Miami, you have to be concerned about that because they have not put a great enough effort on putting a body on someone. Although the offensive rebounds right now are 12-13 in Miami's favor.
Spearman in trouble, gets it out to Dwyer, right back to Spearman. They collapse on her, off the backboard and rim. Offensive rebound, Williams has it and is fouled.
And as I talk about offensive rebound, Jackson has to put a body on Miami as well because they're very active on the boards.
Jalea Williams with 6 points all in the third quarter, but came out of the locker room like she was shot out of a cannon.
No, just a little motivation. Hasn't been starting and trying to gain her spot and solidify her role on the team.
Roberts picks up the miss, 14 to shoot. Largest lead of the game for Miami's been 8. Shot clock at 9. Spearman inside, nice pass. And the finish. Patrick right around the rim.
Danced along that rim, and she got the Miami touch.
Here's another look at the last basket. Patrick right around the rim and a nice feed.
A very nice look, a nice seal. Just held it.
Spearman tagged with the foul. Inbounds, Dwyer goes for the steal, and she has it. Dwyer drives in and misses and gets her own rebound. Oh, what a pass right into the mouth of Williams. A fastball. Hit Williams right in the lip.
I don't know if that was softball or basketball.
What? That was fast pitch, underhand fast pitch.
Thankfully, no one was injured.
Foul is on Roberts for Miami. That will be her first. There's second. 5-point lead for Miami. We're tied at halftime. Miami opened up an 8-point lead in the third quarter. On the inbounds, very nicely done for an easy bucket for Mahoney.
Patrick knew the play. She just got caught behind the screen. She knew the play. She switched with Dwyer because she wanted to get that person coming off of that back screen as a post, and she just got caught up.
Hurricanes turn the ball over for the 18th time tonight. We've got a 3-point game in Coral Gables. Miami by 3. Jackson State giving Miami everything they want and more.
Barely escaped the 10-second backcourt violation call.
Lucky with it for Jackson State. Mahoney on the move. And a foul.
You know, they were letting them play earlier, Joe. Now seems that they're, calling a little tighter. So both teams are going to have to adjust to the officiating.
So that's 2 fouls on Patrick. 3 fouls on Miami. 3-point lead. A 3-ball would tie it. On the drive with the left-handed shot, no good. The miss by Mahoney. Now Williams the other way. Dwyer the trailer. Nice shot fake. Gets to the elbow. In and out.
That's the right play, though. That's the right shot.
An exit dribble by Crump. And the pitch ahead in front for the layup is good to go.
How about that hands on White? You know, last possession she was yelling and screaming for the ball. She really wanted the ball. She really wanted the mismatch. And she's just staying with it. Very nice touch and way to finish in transition through traffic.
1 point game in Coral Gables. 7.5 to go. Williams for Dwyer. What's Miami looking for right now, Tamara, offensively with a 1 point lead?
Well, since it's man-to-man, they're looking to just capitalize off of spreading the court, running their motion offenses, and seeing what the defense gives them.
Jackson State trying to take the lead. Baseline jumper in and out. Rebounded for Miami Patrick. Kick ahead to Williams on the other end, running the floor, and scores on the layup. Jalea Williams, the headline maker for Miami in this second half. Back to a 3 point lead.
She's definitely made her mark here in this second half. And Miami has absolutely needed all 8 of Jalea's points. But more importantly, the pressure on the ball, the leadership that she's showing out there, just the energy and the effort that she has.
8 points, 4 assists, and a rebound. 3 ball all the way and good. My goodness gracious. Hurricanes left Bowler open, and she hit another 3.
Big time players make big time shots. To tie the lead, to tie the score up at 48, that was a big shot from Boulder.
14 points for Bowler, tied at 48 in Coral Gables. Under 6 minutes to play. Dwyer, a baseline drive, initiates contact, battles for the rebound, and gets it right back. Williams with a nice shot fake, gets to the free throw line. Off the heel, no good, and rebounded by Crump for Jackson State. Jackson State can take the lead here in Coral Gables. 48-48, and Jackson State wants a timeout.
I think Tamika Reed just wants to make sure that they get a quality shot.
Bowler leading the charge for Jackson State with 14, and we're tied at 48. The situation in Coral Gables, Miami 48, Jackson State 48. Hurricanes struggling in the fourth quarter. They are 2 for 9 from the floor. Jackson State is 3 for 5. In the second half, Miami is hitless from 3-point range, 0 for 4. Biggest lead for Miami was 8 points at 38-30. It's now 48-48. And there's a turnover. Another one, the 25th. Dwyer, nice step around block from behind. 25 turnovers.
43 combined turnovers in this basketball game.
Dwyer for Roberts along the baseline, air ball. I think that's last touched by Jackson State, and it is. Jackson State has outscored Miami 18-8 after Miami took an 8-point lead. Roberts, nice turn. That's deflected. And a foul on Roberts.
Both teams hungry for this. Jackson State definitely hungry right now. And Miami definitely has a point to prove as well. And so this last 5 minutes is going to be pretty entertaining. Who wants it more? Who has the most energy?
Tie at 48. Jackson State looking for the lead. Bowler, another 3. That one is short. And Williams has the rebound for Miami. Rushing it up the floor. The trailer for Miami is Hilton. Along the baseline, underneath the basket, out the other end. Roberts left open, just left of the key. Oh my goodness, the basket burped it out. And Oldacre puts it up and in.
How about Oldacre with the offensive rebound and a putback that went inside of the rim to put Miami up 2.
4.5 to go in Coral Gables. Another steal by Williams. Williams takes it in, comes to a jump stop, and scores again. What a half for Jalea Williams.
And that still happened right in front of us, Joe. And the ball, you know, she has very active hands, and it just went right into her hands.
10 points, 6 steals for Williams.
What a half.
Jackson rolls to the basket. Ball is loose and reaching in is Dwyer for the jump ball. Possession arrow favors Jackson State. Here's Williams with a steal and score. Again. When Miami needed a hero, at the moment of truth, it's been Williams.
Well, you know, that's what's so special about this Miami team. You never know who's coming to play, and you never know what half they're coming to play or which quarter they're coming to play. But collectively, because they have so much depth, they can kind of count on anyone to come in and show up.
52-48 Miami. 4 minutes to go in the game. Rochelle on the move against Hilton. Bowler takes it to the basket hard and draws a foul. Bowler, her eyes are narrow and determined, and she was going to make her way to the rim one way or the other.
Let's see this replay.
Dwyer got her from the side.
That was a 50-50 ball. Could have went either way. But I think because of Bowler's determination and her aggressiveness going to the basket, that they rewarded it.
Bowler's career game was against Texas, 24 points against Texas. So in big games, she's played big. And 15 tonight.
She's definitely put this Jackson State team on her back, on her shoulders.
Came into the game 83% from the free throw line. Slices the Miami lead to 2. 2-point game in Coral Gables, under 4 minutes to play. Miami 3 timeouts remaining, Jackson State 3 timeouts. Williams for Dwyer, left open, daylight for 3. Around and out. Hurricanes are still hitless in the second half from 3-point range.
Jackson State having a tough time just taking care of the basketball.
Breland brings it right in front of her bench, and again, Williams is there to poke it away. A timeout by Jackson State. But boy, Jalea Williams has been a thorn in the side of Jackson State and has taken over for Miami. It's a 2-point game in Coral Gables. We are back in Coral Gables. The recap, Miami 52, Jackson State 50. It was tied at 28 at halftime. We're heading to the final 3 minutes in a 2-point game.
At this point, it's anyone's game, but with this...
Oh my goodness, another steal by Williams. And she takes it all the way to the basket and scores again.
She is in her bag right now.
7 steals for Williams. She won the drag race to the rim.
I mean, once she's out in front of you, you can forget it.
12 points, 7 steals. A one-person wrecking crew tonight. Oldacre has it on the baseline and lost it across the baseline. 4-point lead for Miami.
I'm not sure how any Jackson State player is comfortable dribbling the ball in front of Jalea. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend it.
7 steals, 12 points, 6 of 10 from the floor, 4 assists. You talk about a savory stat line.
She's given this Miami Hurricanes team exactly what they needed, exactly when they needed it.
Grump has it, 5 to shoot. Breland, tough shot, she traveled. And who is there to force the travel?
Jalea Williams. For their 28th turnover.
I feel like there are 5 Jalea Williams out there. She's everywhere.
You know, when you see someone that's undersized play big, you tell them, oh, you play like you're 6'3", you play like you're 6'4". Well, she's playing like a Ferrari right now. She is everywhere and anywhere all the time.
Katie Meyer with a 30-second timeout. So we've got 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go. It's a 4-point game. Jackson State, they've come here, they're in the game. They've got a chance to win. If you're Jackson State, what are they talking about right now?
To calm down.
Yep.
To calm down, relax. They seem a little rattled right now. Do what they've done that has had them successful. I mean, you can't have much success with 28 turnovers. So first and foremost, just take care of the ball. I think if they just take care of the ball, everything, they can't run an offense because they can't get the ball past half court. And once it's past half court, you know, Jalea and Miami, I'm going to say Jalea and Miami because she is the head of this snake right now. You know, she is applying so much pressure. She's in help defense, and she has given this Miami team the defensive energy that they've needed all game.
15 on the shot clock for Miami. Dwyer has it. 2:24 to play in Coral Gables.
7 seconds left.
Dwyer to Roberts. Backs up for three. No good. And rebounded by Jackson State. Here comes Crump up the right sideline. Crump tries to weave in. Williams pokes at it. Crump gets it back over the top of Oldacre. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Dwyer wants it. And last touch by Dwyer.
That is scary. Yep. I clenched my knees on that, Joe.
Yep.
It's a dangerous fall.
Jackson State has missed 6 of their last 7 shots. Oh, right around the knee area. Boy, oh boy.
I know, I'm still rubbing my knees. I don't know.
You're going to take a look at this one to see if it was touched by Jackson State. But boy, Dwyer was in a precarious spot there.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. Yeah. I wouldn't know if I was an official, if I would know who touched the ball last. But what you love to see is both teams diving on that floor, both teams hungry for that ball. It's a 4-point game. It's a 4-point game with a little less than 2 minutes to go, and it's anyone's game. But whoever wants the ball most is going to win this basketball game. And Jalea wants the ball more than anyone in this arena right now.
I think that might be off the elbow of the Jackson State player. All these hands are intertwined here.
It's like Twister.
Yeah, right. It looks like it went off the elbow.
I think. What do you think, Joe? I think they're going to give the ball to Miami.
I think it's going to be Miami's ball.
Okay.
I think it's.
I'm glad I don't have their job.
It looks like it's off the left elbow.
Either the left elbow or the left
Previous play of out of bounds is overturned. It'll be Gold's ball.
Oh, so it's Miami ball. They made the color gold.
Oh, I was wondering who Gold was,
they said
Joe.
Gold, right?
Okay, so we have gold. We have.
I was thinking canary yellow.
Eggnog.
Eggnog, French vanilla.
Banana. I don't know. Well, if we want another career, we could be an official.
Yeah.
Be some officials.
A replay official. Jackson State's missed 5 straight shots.
A whole 1 for 1.
A little chilly in South Florida, and that cold front has set in on Jackson State. No field goals for Jackson State in the last 4.5 minutes. Williams for Dwyer. Under 2 minutes to play in a 4-point Miami lead.
Well, Miami won't take many quick shots here unless it's in transition. They want to milk this clock a little bit and get deep into the shot clock with a quality shot.
Dwyer, Roberts for 3. Got it! A big 3 by Roberts. At the moment of truth, Roberts delivers.
Jackson State is in a world of trouble. They need offense, and they need offense very, very quickly.
7-point lead with 1:18 to go. Off the backboard and iron, no good. Rebounded by Oldacre for Miami. Williams across the timeline with 1 minute to go.
She'll slow it down. Jackson State's going to have to start fouling now. They only have now 2 team fouls, so they're going to have to spend the next couple of possessions getting a few quick fouls.
Here's a 3-pointer by Roberts. That triple try could not have come at a better time for Miami. Their only 3-pointer of the half.
Miami's been focused on getting to the basket.
So 2 timeouts for Miami, 2 timeouts for Jackson State. Jackson State's got a ways to go here in the fouls. It's 3. And a timeout with 50 seconds to go.
This is a surprising timeout. And now I think they have 1 timeout remaining. So this team better be a team.
So 50 seconds to go. Miami a 7-point lead. 57-50. Seven-point lead for Miami. Williams to inbounds. For Miami, Roberts, Patrick, Williams, Dwyer, Oldacre. Jackson State plays with Buller, Crump, Luckett, Jackson, and Mahoney. The lead is 7. Jackson State has gone cold from the field. Foul on the foul by Buller.
All right, now both teams are in the bonus.
Yep.
And a game like this could really drag these 50 seconds on. Smart substitution by Katie Meyer to get Oldacre out there since they're fouling, because you know, percentage-wise, when we're looking at the percentages, I would foul Oldacre too.
Williams inbounds for Miami. Better hurry. Stedman has it, and they reach in and foul. That is the 5th foul for Jackson State. And that foul is on Jackson. So Stedman to the free throw line for Miami. Stedman only 0 for 2 this year on the free throw line. That one's good. Stedman short on that free throw. 8-point lead for Miami.
That way they can advance the ball.
Yeah. But they even have, it almost didn't appear that they had possession of the ball.
And you see Katie Meyer looking at her like, you know what?
Yeah.
It's the holiday season. I'm not
down like she's standing on hot coals. Down to 40 seconds. Buller's 3 is well short. Buller with 16 points in the game, but that one came up short.
Well, with the inability to score quickly, fouling is not going to help their cause.
Dwyer dribbles through a thicket of defenders, then gets bumped from behind by Crump. Miami can put the finishing touches on this one. And breathe a deep sigh of relief. Dwyer's only been on the line 8 times this season, 4 for 8. Had 6 points against Baylor. And that free throw, no good. Ricochets off the left side of the rim.
Another defensive stopper in Lachey Dwyer. She came in that recruiting class with Jaleel Williams, and those have been the two up front that have caused all kinds of problems for the offenses of the other team.
Dwyer makes 1 out of 2, and Miami leads by 9. Their largest lead of the game. Right now, 9-point lead, 59-50.
Jackson State can't even get a shot off right now. Not a quality one.
Crump grazes the front of the rim. Bowler the offensive rebound and banks it home, 18 for Bowler. The lead is 7 with 17 seconds to go. Williams, the star of the night for Miami.
They won't foul.
12 points, 7 steals for Williams. She'll be able to dribble it out over to Roberts, however. Roberts will put the finishing touches on it, and Miami will escape here. Hurricanes get the win. A deep sigh of relief for Miami. Hurricanes have their 9th win of the season. They got a real battle from Jackson State. Your final score, Miami